course we didn't apologize, and we drive away. And again, we got open road, we got the music going, we're having a great time. And it appears that our car may have been traveling a couple miles above the speed limit. We ended up coming around a bend in the road, and there's a straight stretch, and then a cop waved us off the side of the road. We ended up getting pulled over for speeding. We were going 39 over the speed limit, so our driver Justin ended up getting a hefty ticket, and so that was really shitty, sobering. But the even scarier part was that Richard, who is a minor, well no, he's not a minor, he's over 18, but in BC he would be a minor. We were almost in BC, we were still in Alberta, barely. I was really lucky. Richard had open liquor, he had like a beer, and he was trying to desperately hide the beer as we were being pulled over by these cops, and I don't know how it was possible. He even spilled the beer, like he spilled the beer, so there was like smell of beer in the car, and somehow the officers didn't see it. So like as we were being pulled off to the side of the road, cop walks by the side of the car, and Joe is so drunk that he didn't wear his seatbelt, and he's desperately trying to put it on as like the cops by the side of the car, but the cop sees him. He's like, "You out of the car right now." And we're all like, shit. But get this, I'm pretty sure that because the cop got Joe with the seatbelt, that he didn't want to search the rest of the car. He was like, no, it's fine. We got them doing bad things. They were speeding. We caught this guy without a seatbelt. We got these boys locked down. So lucky they didn't find Richard with his like beer that he spilled, that he's like trying to hide in between his legs with like his freaking laptop and shit. Like it's like a pile of blackness like over like Richard's like feet. And we got lucky that the cops didn't investigate. So Joe gets an expensive ticket. Justin gets an expensive ticket. We're on our way again, driving the recommended speed limit. Very sobering. Suddenly it's not a very fun road trip anymore. We're kind of bummed out, you know, for the next couple of hours or two. It's very much not a happy road trip, because of course being pulled over by the cops and then discovering that you've already spent more than you were probably going to spend for the entire weekend happened in approximately 5 minutes. It's very unsettling. So anyways, we're just past Golden, we're heading towards Revelstoke, and there's the infamous big tunnels that you go through on the way to Revelstoke, the big long ones, the dark ones, the ones that make cool noises. You're going through the mountain ranges, you're going up hills, it's sick. So anyways, we're driving up this hill, and suddenly Justin says, "Hey guys, there's something wrong with the car. I'm putting the pedal to the floor, but the car is not accelerating." He's driving like 60. He was in like 6th gear, and he was going only 60. So you know he's downshifting to try and accelerate more, and the car isn't going more. And so I'm like, holy shit! Like let's pull the car over. So we pull the car over to the side of the road. And here's the thing: I only drive a Hyundai Accent, so we thought maybe this thing overheated. We thought, you know, there's 5 dudes in a small car with a small engine. Maybe it overheated. So we popped the hood, we took off the cover of the engine, and we decided to pour water on the engine because, you know, in my explicit knowledge of automobile repairs according to cartoons, you pour water into the engine block, but we don't actually have an engine block, I don't think. Maybe we do, but I don't think it works the same as in the cartoons. But either way, we still poured water on top of the engine. It didn't sizzle, it didn't create a cloud of steam, so I guess it wasn't that hot. But we decided, hey, let's chill out here by the side of the road for a little bit, let the car cool down. So we did what any 5 guys in a car with 120 beers would do when it's 35 degrees in the mountains and your car is potentially dead by the side of the road. Cracked a beer, talked around for a couple minutes, and we thought, okay, well, we let the car rest for a bit, so let's hop in it, let's see if it'll go again. So we start going up the hill again, and again, still no power. And then we're going through the first tunnel, and we have Joe driving the car, and the car is getting slower and slower. Like it literally gets to the point where the car isn't moving anymore. And we're going up a hill, and we're inside a tunnel. So we go, oh shit. So the car in front of us notices that we're dying, right? Joe puts on the hazard lights. Car in front of us pulls out of the tunnel. The 2 guys hop out of the car, they run back. I can't jump out of the car and push the car because I got an air cast. Everybody in my car jumps out of the car, runs behind the car. We got like 6 guys pushing this car up the hill. We can barely like get out of the tunnel. It's so heavy. We get it just barely out of the tunnel to the side of the road, and these guys they hop back in the car and leave, and then we're stuck there. And we're going, oh shit, the car is messed up, because you know Joe had the thing in 1st gear and he was flooring it and we go faster than 5 kilometers an hour, and we're going, oh god, the car is ruined, it's dead. we're literally stranded by the side of the road. So at this point I'm like, okay, I gotta call my dad. I'd already called him before, but I gotta call him again, let him know what's happening. I'm like, okay, I should call my AMA because I have AMA, so I can get them to tow the car. And so I go to pull out my wallet, and then that's when I realize I didn't bring my wallet. Yep, that's right. I didn't bring my wallet on this road trip, and now we're broken down by the side of the road. You see, with this whole Aircast thing, I've been kind of feeling down, and it's also a fucking pain in the ass to walk around my house. It takes me forever to get anywhere. So I try to make sure that I only have to go to one room once. So I had packed and brought everything. Even my friggin' charger for my Nintendo DS, I brought that. But I did not bring my wallet. I left it in my other pair of pants.